What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to do just a little side-by-side on the HTC Titan II and the Nokia Lumia 900. They're both great Windows phones, and they're both for AT&T. So I figured if you're going to get a Windows phone, you'd probably be heading into AT&T to grab one of these bad boys. First thing you'll notice is the screen size. This is a 4.7-inch Windows phone, and this is a 4.3-inch. The HTC Titan II is the largest screen that you can get on a Windows phone currently. You'll notice also that the Lumia's blue is just a little bit darker than the Titan's. This is not that one screen is better than the other or whatnot. It's just that the Nokia has the exclusive, what they call Nokia Blue, and the Titan does not. Not that big of a deal. I just didn't want you guys to think that the screen on the Titan was worse or there's something wrong with it. It's not. That's just the way it is. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll just kind of walk around and compare them. Okay, first thing you'll see here on the Titan, you'll notice that there is no power button, /unlock button on the side. And if you're used to HTC or any phone like that, you really won't care. It won't bother you that much. It's just kind of inconvenient to unlock it one-handed, which is your goal. You have to come way up here, and then you kind of have to, see, even I use my other hand for that. You have to crawl back up for that. Other than that, that's pretty much the only design flaw I can find. You will have your camera button, your rocker volume, again, your power, and you have your 3.5mm headset and your charging port down here. See that? And your 16-megapixel camera on the back. Whereas the Nokia has your camera, your power lock-unlock button, your rocker, and it's got your SIM card slot, your USB, and your 3.5mm headphone jack, and nothing going down this side. I do like the design, the power button on the side. As you can see how much easier that is to lock and unlock with that being right there. And that being said, as you can see, the Lumia is just a much sexier phone. That one-piece polycarbonate in Cayenne, I definitely like. This HTC just looks like any other random phone on the market. It pretty much suffers from what I call slab phone disease. It just looks like any other random Android /phone with a giant screen. You're not going to get any oohs and ahs. It's just going to be a phone. Whereas with the Nokia, you'll get what is that type of questions. What I want to go back to is I mentioned the camera on both of them. Okay. If you're watching this and you're familiar with Nokia phones, you will kind of be disappointed with the Lumia 900's camera. The 8-megapixel does a fine job. Let me kind of pull up an example. Here's a picture I took. It's outside, which helps, but it's a very, as you can see, it's a very dark, overcast day. And it did a great job. You can see the detail is there. You can read that that's a Jeep. You can't read where it was bought. But again, it's through a windshield. And there you go. With the camera clear in there, you can see the raindrops. And the detail going back to the building is nice. You can see the detail on the flag is nice, and that is zoomed all the way in. So it does a really good job, but if you're used to, say, an N8, you're not going to be happy with it. Just be aware of that. Whereas the Titan's camera does an excellent job. It almost rivals my N8. That's an indoor shot there. Outdoor, and this is the one I wanted just to show you the detail quality that we can get here. So if you're looking for a camera, the Titan's probably going to be your way to go. It's get back to the main screen there. The only other thing with the Titan as compared to the Lumia is you could see there's a kind of lip there, or curve. And when you first pick it up, you're going to have to learn how to hit those Windows Phone buttons the right way. You'll find yourself for about the first week stabbing the top or the bottom and get kind of frustrated that it's not doing anything just because it's not flat. The only other real difference between these two besides price would be the exclusive apps. Let's pick up this HTC real quick. There are a couple exclusive apps on the HTC, but they're general apps, photo imaging, that type of thing. The Sense Hub, normally I don't like hubs when phone manufacturers do hubs on phones. But as you can see, this Sense Hub is really, really nice. It gives you your time, your weather, weather for a bunch of other cities, which I'm sure I can program, but I didn't. With the rain, it showed the wiper going by. It's got some cool effects. You can put stock quotes in here if you want to. And here is all your news together, which you can pick. And then here is your featured. Like I said, here's just all the HTC niceties that you have here. Nothing real special. HTC Location is their own type of GPS, which they charge you for every month. You got your photo enhancer, which is decent. And that's pretty much it. Whereas if you go over to the Nokia here, let's just go down the list. My marketplace, we'll open that up. Go to the Nokia collection. ACC Sports is a Nokia exclusive. I believe the Univision is. The CNN may or may not be exclusive anymore. The ESPN app is exclusive. This 100th Day of School is actually a book that reads your child with Elmo and all the Sesame Street friends. If you have a kid, that's a definite plus. Creative Studio, if you've had a Nokia before, does exactly what your old one did, plus a lot more. I find this one to be much better than the one on the HTC for doing photos. You have your contact transfer down here. If you've had a Nokia before, it does the exact same thing. It Bluetooth transfers from your old Nokia phone to your new Nokia phone, all of your contacts, which is nice. And then right in here is the real difference. Your Nokia Drive and your Nokia Transit, your Nokia Maps, they are all free services. Your Drive and your Maps is a free GPS-based turn-by-turn direction. There's no fee like there is on the HTC every month for it. And you don't need an internet connection. You can actually do that offline, which is nice. That way you don't have to waste your data. And your Nokia Transit here is for if you're in a city. It tells you your bus schedules, your subway schedules, how long it's going to take you to get there, which would be really useful if I lived in a city. That's something to consider also. So if you want a recommendation on which phone you should get, unless you're looking for certain things, I would go with the Nokia. If you need that giant screen, you definitely want to go with the bigger HTC. If you want that 16 megapixel camera on the back, you're going to want to go with the HTC. If neither one of those two things really, really intrigue you, just the fact that this is $199 on contract and this is $99 on contract should sway you towards the Nokia. And the fact that you get the free GPS and the free transit and all those exclusive apps would probably sway you towards the Nokia also. But like I said, it's a personal decision. I just wanted to kind of walk you around, show you the features. If you guys have any questions on either one of these phones, leave it in the comments. I'll definitely get back to you. Thanks for watching.